So new tonight, the man accused of throwing a Subway sandwich at a federal official in D.C. was back in court. A judge has released 37-year-old Charles Dunn, a former Department of Justice employee, on his own recognizance. Prosecutors say this video posted on Instagram shows the incident, and they're now pushing for some serious felony assault charges.
Our Matt Gregory is live outside the federal courthouse, and Matt, we know these charges carry up to 8 years in prison. What more are you learning about this case?
Lorenzo, Leslie, that's what makes this so unusual. He would be released. You know, we were talking today and hearing in the courtroom that the government plans to pursue the most strict of felony assault charges with a maximum of 8 years. And when the judge released Dunn on his own recognizance, it's sort of not what we normally see in these cases. If you're being charged with such a serious felony, normally you have bond or you have some reason, some sort of restricted release, but not in this case. And Dunn's attorney says this is a big legal victory, but at the same time, she also has questions about how the government went back and arrested Sean the other night. Let's talk about it right now. So we're going to take you through what we saw. This was starting on Sunday night. That's when this video started to populate online. Court documents and videos show this happened near 14th and U Street, and in this video, prosecutors allege Dunn verbally confronted federal officers, then threw his Subway sandwich at one officer from close range. Now, he was arrested and appeared in D.C. Superior Court on Monday. A judge there released him, right? But then on Wednesday, Dunn's attorney says the Justice Department released a new arrest warrant, this time charging him with felony assault of a federal officer in federal court, so moving jurisdictions. His attorney says Dunn tried to arrange to have himself turn in, but the DOJ didn't respond. They said they made several attempts. She claims instead 20 officers came to his home last night and arrested him. Today, the federal judge again released Dunn on his own recognizance. We went back to where this all happened to find out from people in the area, what do they think about the crime?
It's the disrespect coming from the federal side, and so everybody's going to protect something. Yeah. And if this is this way, this guy, unfortunately, in a bad way, because you're not outrunning the federal government like that. Yeah, I guess he's going to say, in retrospect, he's going to say, hey, why did I do that?
It's tragic. Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
That's too bad. You shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't do this.
No. So why do you think that?
Well, I mean, he's not supposed to do that. It's against the law officers, so he should be, you know, he has to restrain himself.
Yeah, Sean will be back in court. Sean Dunn will be September 4th. That's when we will hear his preliminary hearing, which, based on what we were seeing in the courtroom today, might go a little bit more his way than he would have expected. At the same time, as we're coming up tonight at 11, we'll have a little bit more from what we saw inside the courtroom, including some information on Dunn's background that prosecutors didn't seem to be aware of that might play in his favor. I'll explain what that is coming up tonight at 11. But for now, outside the federal courthouse, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.
We're watching that reporting for sure, Matt.
And a lot of folks comparing this to what we saw on January 6th.
Absolutely.
He's facing these serious charges
and those did not. Yeah.
All right, Matt, thank you. And you can find all of our Trump Takeover coverage streaming right now on WUSA 9+. Just download the app for your smart TV and watch it anytime for free. We'll be right back with more of the news at 6.